Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel at Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie, and I'm here to give an energy update and just kind of see what this energy is that I'm already feeling this morning. I'm going to ring my bell, get some of this energy flowing. I'm going to selenite wand myself. There we go. All right, and I'm being drawn to light a candle, so I'm going to do that as well. This candle smells so nice. Let me see here. Sorry that I'm doing this on camera, but that's what Spirit wants me to do. Okay, we've got our candle now lit. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. So I don't feel the need to use my big bright light up there for some reason. So you're meant to be in the dark. And that feels like a message that you're meant to be in the dark without a light shining on everything that needs. In other words, you're meant to discover it, right? You're meant to discover it. Your light is meant to discover it, not someone else's light. Okay, I'm getting that message. So we've got the world here, and I heard As the World Turns, which is a soap opera that I don't know if it still plays or not. Some of you older generations could probably tell me. I don't know how much of the younger generations watch soap operas. I wonder if they're still around because the older generations are like my aunt who was 73 watched them every single day. Like it was just something she did and she kept up with the story of it. And you would try to talk to her about it and she'd be like, oh, he's been on there forever. It's like, it's like it was comfort. Okay, so that's coming in. So it was like it was comfort for her. And so there's this like energy I'm feeling of what used to make you comfortable or what still does make you comfortable is no longer serving you. Okay. So we've got the Seven of Cups here. So I feel like your mind and your thoughts and your emotions are kind of all over the place. I'm getting overthinking, fantasizing, wishy-washiness is coming through here, not knowing what to decide, not knowing what to fully pick. It feels like the world is waiting on you. That's what it feels like. It feels like the world is waiting on you. So this energy of fantasizing could be from someone else. Yes, actually I'm getting that this energy here is the thoughts and emotions about you. But if you notice, you are protected from any of those thoughts. So it's not necessarily bad thoughts, but whenever someone's putting their energy into thinking about you, you can feel it, right? So there's this, it feels like you can feel the like ping, ping, like someone might be popping into your head very strongly, or you're trying to forget about someone, but they keep popping into your head, or something keeps reminding you of them, or you're literally seeing their name in places. And it's like, what is this? Is this a sign that I'm supposed to be with them? Like, I don't understand. That's what I feel is like, is this a sign that I should reach out to them? Is this a sign that I shouldn't have, decided not to be in their energy? So it's just like confusing energy that I'm feeling that Spirit wants me to address to the collective here, that as you have protected yourself and your energy and you've decided what you want, then as people are noticing you, as old acquaintances and friends and family that you've kind of taken a break from or kind of separated yourself from, they're noticing you, they're seeing what you're up to. And so you can feel all these pings of energy on you. And it's like, what do we do about that? But I'm going to pause because I can tell I have a little boogeyman up in there. And so I want to get rid of him. So if you've listened to my readings, then you know that I believe everything that happens during a reading is for the collective. And so the fact that I was bothered by something in my nose and had to get rid of it, that's the energy I feel around you. It's like you just, there's just this annoying presence around you that kind of takes your mind away from your focus. Like every time I breathed in, I could feel it. So it was a constant reminder that it's there. And so that's what I feel, the energy. There's a constant reminder of something being around you. Okay, so 3 cards came out. Okay, and we've got 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, in the last several readings, not just of the collective, but also of people ordering readings or getting personal readings, these cards have come out. And that's why I put out the reading about marriage, about healing while in a committed relationship, because that is exactly what I feel, is that there is turbulence right now in some committed relationships. There's turbulence, and that's it's all happening. I mean, these two energies are very exactly what I'm feeling in the collective right now. Is there's things coming up. There's things coming up to deal with, to heal from. And in doing that healing, though, there will be some of you walking away from relationships. Some of you are going to choose to realize that this relationship is no longer working for you. I am feeling that some of you may only take a break while healing is done from each other. Okay, let me get more on this. Okay, so I got the 6 of Wands. I do see that those of you that choose to walk away, that is the proper decision. That is the decision that is for your highest path. Some of you, this is not walking away from your marriage. This is walking away from the thoughts and beliefs that were causing this chaos in your marriage in the first place. So I feel different parts of the collective here. Some of you are walking away from your marriage. Some of you are walking away from the energy that's surrounding your marriage that has caused the confusion and the turbulence that I'm feeling. And both decisions are victorious. Victory. I've been hearing that word in my head. I've been getting symbolism for victory. I've been seeing V shapes everywhere. That's the number 5 too. V in Roman numerals is the number 5. So I definitely, with this 5 of Wands coming out, this is the energy I feel mainly in the collective right now. 818, 818 on the timer. So there is this energy of truly realizing what you want. Truly realizing, like, I feel like old energies are coming back up, and it's like you don't even resonate with that anymore. Like, it's like you're like, how is that even still coming back up? I'm so like past that, you know. Oh yeah, so there's a drink that was called Victory at Sea that keeps popping in my head. Yeah, that's the only thing victorious. Yeah, victorious. Okay, moving on. All right, so what do you want the collective to know? We've got death. Yes, transformation is definitely happening. And I'm going to be honest, you guys, it feels like those of you in a relationship, and y'all, this could be the relationship you have with yourself as well, but I'm really picking up on couples, marriages, commitment. When you got with someone and you were like, this is my person, right? And so I do feel that there's probably confusion as to what's happening right now. Welcome to the MF Club, man. Welcome to the club about confusion. That's when I like confusion, when you don't know what's going on. And you heard spirit, you're meant to be in the dark right now. And death is darkness. Death is darkness. You're meant to be in the dark right now, because with death, you are going to be rebirthed. So right now you're just in that tunnel, you're in that cave. You're having to figure things. You know, when a baby is born, they don't know what the hell is going on. I just dropped some cards. So one of these cards that landed on the ground was face up, and it was the Hanged Man. So that's the only one I'm going to take. And yes, a baby doesn't know what's going on. They just follow where they're being pushed, you know, like. And but yeah, so the Hanged Man here is saying that once you come out on the other side of this death process, this rebirth process, you're going to have a completely different perspective, a completely new take on life. And it does require you to surrender into this. Stop fighting. You're fighting walls that you can't, like, you're not gonna, although I am giving, like, on Kill Bill, where the main character, I can't remember her name now, the main character was buried alive in a coffin in a box, but yet, oh my God, this is so beautiful. She went through a training with a very intense guy who taught her how to do, like, you know, when someone's like this far away from you, are you going to be able to give it enough force? Like, are you going to be able to give it enough force to make any impact? So she would hit a wood thing, and then her knuckles would be bleeding, and it was like tough, but if she complained, he would like smack her, you know? So that's what I feel like has happened to you so far in this life, is you've gone through these experiences. It was tough. It was rough. You probably bled a little. It hurt. But now you're in a situation to use the thing that you learned from going through all that. So she was able to get herself out of that wooden box buried below ground in the dark, you know, and she was able to do that and come out way stronger, you know? So that's what I feel like. Spirit put that in my head for a reason. That's what they give me ways to explain to you guys that fits the energy almost exactly. So that's where you're at right now, as I feel, is that you are doing the 5-finger death punch here, trying to get trying to get back into the light. But let's see what Spirit wants you to do here, where you're having to surrender. Okay, I've got 9 of Cups, but it came out reversed. My cards are upright, but there are many, many cards here that are reversed. See, it would all be red. So my deck has gotten quite shuffled, mixed up in doing readings. And okay, so they want me to turn that upright, and then they want me to take my deck and make all of the cards upright. But before I do that, this 9 of Cups is like, this is all of your wishes and desires. And sometimes I see this person as you, but right now I'm seeing this person as the one in the way. They're in the way of you going up to, it's like they're guarding all of your wishes and desires. That's weird. Who is that? Okay, so I'm being told to keep the camera recording as I go through each card, because there may be messages that come through as I do this. Okay. I don't know if you can hear my vacuum in the background, vacuuming right now. It's okay, so that must be coming up for a reason. My husband got me that vacuum, the iRobot. He got it at an auction, so it was on sale, but I mean, he got it for a good deal, and it came with the mop. I'll be honest, you guys, I was terrified of it at first. Like, it made me so anxious to have it running in the background while I did other stuff. I felt like I couldn't do anything. Like, I had to just sit there and watch it and make sure it didn't suck up one of my animals, you know? So, it made me so anxious, and it has done stuff. But you know what? It sends me a notification to my phone, and it lets me know when it's all out of sorts, and then I go fix it. So there's something here about you putting your worries out there, and they don't actually belong. It's like, if you just take your worry away, if you just replace it with confidence that everything's working as it should, everything's working out exactly how it's supposed to, then even if it does mess up, that's what was supposed to happen. Like, there's this perspective shift I'm definitely seeing and feeling in the collective, to going from worrying about everything that could possibly go wrong to knowing that whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Whether it's good, bad, in between, neutral, it's going to happen. So instead of looking at it as bad or good, just look at it as reality. It's reality, is what's happening. So what is your reaction to it? Okay. I started a new job, and there's been several situations that have come up that in the past would have sent my nervous system going to puke in the bathroom, or having to do something in the bathroom, because that's what happens. I get a nervous stomach. And yet now it's like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. Okay, it's my first time, but it's my first time. I'm not going to be perfect at it. So there's something here about letting go of perfectionism, letting go of appearing perfect, letting go of thinking you have it all figured out. Yeah. In fact, once you surrender and say, you know what, I know nothing, Jon Snow, then it kind of is a freedom. It's a freeing feeling. Like, no, you don't have it figured out. You won't ever have it figured out. As you think you start to understand, here comes something else, it's a process, and Spirit is always surprising us at what we can understand and what we're capable of learning and growing from in this lifetime. So the person guarding your desires I'm getting is you. That's like you. That's your, I don't know, that's like a version of you saying, from the from the guy on Jurassic Park who's trying to get the DNA, dinosaur DNA, and it's like, because he's not typing in the right code. 17:13 on the clock here. We've got the star. That is so in tune with the energy. It's like, how can you ever worry about what's happening in your life when you're the star? You're the star. I'm getting Aquarius energy here. But also I'm just getting being like, you look, you're nude here. There's nothing covering you up. You're being exposed. You're being exposed. Your ego's being exposed. Your light is being exposed. You are being given the opportunities to react to different situations, to different alcoves is a word that just came in. The Hierophant. All right. The Hierophant is one of those cards that I struggle to read a lot. As soon as it comes out, I freeze and I'm like, who are you? Right? And that's okay. Well, that's the message. Who are you? And I've been getting Absalom a lot from Alice in Wonderland. Who are you? I even said that in a previous reading. So the Hierophant here feels like, well, I just heard divine justice, but also like this series of events that expose who you really are. Woo! And that's interesting. I don't normally get that message from the Hierophant. And I think that's what the Hierophant's all about, is trusting the higher knowledge and wisdom that you're receiving. And so when now in this reading, it's come out, and it's not like, this doesn't feel like a guru. This doesn't feel like a spiritual leader, although it feels like you may be a spiritual leader. But it feels like the energy of showing you who you are. And I do feel that you are someone Spirit loves to connect with, because you're someone who's willing to connect with them. Okay. Page of Wands, and then we've got 3 cards here, which I'm not gonna show, that will come after the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands I call the Journeyman, It feels to me like this is when you're ready. You've packed your gear, you've got on the right clothing, you've got your stick to help you go through the tough parts where you need help. You got your hat for protection. It just feels like you are ready to adventure now. You're ready to go on this new adventure. So let's see what this new adventure is about. We've got the Page of Cups, emotional fulfillment. It fulfills you in a way that I feel like whatever this journey is, could be a new job, could be a new relationship, could be just a new baby in the family I'm getting for someone. It could be a new friendship that is blossoming. It could be a new project that you're starting on that you're unfamiliar with. This is definitely unfamiliar territory here that you are deciding to journey forward through. Page of Cups, and look here, it's like they're facing each other, that you're ready to go after it and they're ready to come towards you with feels like a gift. I definitely heard gift. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Interesting. Okay, and look at all those wands. Look at all those wands. I mean, 3 of Wands and 9 of Wands has pretty opposite energy here. So that's interesting that they came out back to back like that. So much wand. This is fire, Leo, Sag, Aries. This is passion, creativity. This is open road to do what you want to do, what you want to do it with. Can I get more on this 9 of Wands, please? Clarify, please, what this is. It feels like you're tired, that you've been journeying for a long time now, it feels like, and you're tired. And it's like right when you're about ready to give up, that's when a new opportunity comes in for more abundance. Okay. Oh, I love this. The picture is forming. Okay, so it feels like you started on something which fulfilled you in several ways. It allowed you to be emotionally fulfilled, physically fulfilled, mentally fulfilled. It allowed you to be creative. It allowed you to be who you want to show up in the world as. But for some reason, you are already getting tired. It already feels like too much. And I feel like the reason is because the reason you were even willing to do it was because you're trying to get out of this old energy, this old way like that. So I have 2 lines of tarot cards. The top line already feels like a very old timeline. And you're already in this new timeline of, I mean, yes, this is your new timeline of feeling worthy of all of your desires and getting past this person in the way, which is you. You're being shown to the world. You're being seen as a spiritual leader, as someone who knows things. Oh, I went to wear my pearl owls this morning, and then these ones called Way More. So the black eyes, the blue heart. So I feel that wisdom right now is a pretty key factor for you. So, all right. So we are going to wrap this up now. Key fact. Sorry, I all of a sudden got reminded that I'm on limited time. So it kind of paused me there for a second, but let me finish my thought. Wisdom is a key factor, wisdom. But it's not, what kind of wisdom is this? It's spiritual wisdom. It's wisdom passed down from your ancestors, wisdom passed down from living life. This is like a culmination of all the things you've been learning about. I got the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So you are able to create this abundance for you and your family through your magic, through your power, through your connection to spirit. They want you to co-create with them. They want you to use all of the things that you've been learning about the world and spirit and money and abundance and wealth and happiness and joy and frequencies and chakras and whatever else, all the deities that have showed up in your life. They want you to use all of that to create a life of your dreams. And in this life of your dreams, you are someone who is going to be providing for the whole world. Your journey is not separate from the world. Your journey is actually right in line with helping to heal the planet. And it feels like you are like, okay, sure, but I'm giving you the messages that Spirit wants me to give you, and eventually you're going to believe it, but that's what I mean. You're in your own way. You're in your own way. Your thoughts are making you think that you're not actually having that big of an impact, but you really are. Your little tiny bubble that you're surrounded by is the biggest impact. You doing what you were meant to do is having a rippling effect to the rest of the world for them to activate them to do what they're wanting to do in this lifetime. So you truly are the star for a lot of people. You're leading the way. You're guiding them. You're putting out your spiritual knowledge, your life knowledge. You're moving forward in a way that is able to share your gifts with the world. And you're paving a new pathway. I'm seeing you're paving a new pathway for all of those who don't know what to do next. This is where most people are. 9 of Wands. They just don't know what to do next. And because of this ability to pave the way, that is bringing in new opportunities for you, new abundance for you. But there's this, the only thing stopping you is the belief that you are that person. Okay. All right. We're going to end there, guys. And I'm going to end on a Bob Ross card. He has been calling to me the past few days. So I'm going to let him shine and give us his wisdom. Way too many cards there, Bob. See, I feel bad because I haven't been using them lately. All right, we got 3 cards here. 7, Jack, and the Joker. 7, Jack, and the Joker. I'm getting somebody likes to drink Jack and Coke. There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. I love it. There's nothing wrong. I hugged a tree this past weekend, actually. Anytime you learn, you gain. Anytime you learn, you gain. Didn't you know you had this much power? You can move mountains. You can do anything. Yes, Bob. Hell yes. So what a good place to end this reading. Didn't you know you had this much power? Didn't you know you had this much power? Didn't you know? Didn't you know? I'm just saying, it's all over the board about your power. So believe in it. Believe it. All right, guys. That is it for me for today. So I will see you next time in the next reading. Please look in the description below the video so you can check out all my links to social media and my Etsy shop and just other things I have available for you. All right. Much love and light. Bye.